Hey everybody, this is John, and what I have here is another random Wi-Fi battle. We picked it online. Miss Magius and Palm. You can see why immediately, probably why we picked this one. We were thinking about doing some TriCast tonight with me and Jacob and TCC all doing these together, but TCC never got back to me for today. But that's not as well. He's probably up to something else. And I think what I'm going to do is get some videos and save them, and then we'll do them this weekend before our Pokemon battles, before we start drinking, so we are coherent. So I think that's what we'll do, and that seems like a good idea to me. So we see Leopard Politoed. This is clearly going to set up some rain here. He then moves in with his Reuniclus named Blow. Ampom's going to use Fake Out. It did decent damage, more than I would have expected actually, but regardless, he knows he's not going to stop here. You assume a Thunder is probably coming or something silly like that. He does use Recover instead. I guess he didn't want to take another dark move or something, or he doesn't want to have any health low, I guess. I don't know why I recover there, but either way, this is shiny. Anytime I see a shiny Pokemon just on random Wi-Fi, I have to wonder if it's legitimate, especially in these 6-on-6s where these guys are just playing each other anyways. So he does come in with I'm sorry, this is Scrafty. I haven't seen too many of those. He does use Shadow Ball, and he's going to resist that. Obviously, he's Dark typing. I have 2 damage there. Miss Magius has a really high special attack, really high special defense, and decent speed. So he's going to use Hidden Power here. And this might be Hidden Power fighting. In that case, he's going to be in some big trouble here. And that didn't do enough damage, I don't think, to say. That's definitely Hidden Power fighting. But it could just be a really weak Hidden Power. That's possible too. I'm not going to make any promises on what happened there. So he does use a Bulk Up, maybe. And either way, his defense is up, attack's up. Miss Mega is going to have to come back, because if he takes not a fighting move, but a dark move, that's going to be the end of him. Amazon's going to come out. He's fighting type, so this is a good switch. He thinks the dark move's coming. He's right. Crunch is on the way. This is not going to do too much damage, but it's going to be decent. Amazon doesn't have great offenses, but Amazon doesn't have great defenses, but he isn't going to take that, and he's going to move back with another Fake Out, so this is going to cost him that turn. You can see that. I'm surprised that Fake Out is doing a lot of damage there. Empom as a lead is not doing too bad for this guy. Either way, he's got the leftovers on Scrafty, so he's obviously a bulkier Pokemon. Scrafty is a bulkier Pokemon. He's going to use Low Kick. Not going to do too much damage. Scrafty doesn't weigh very much. He's just a little wee thing. He's not going to do too much. He's going to get Drain Punched here. It's going to kill off Empom. It's going to give him some of his health back, though not too much. Not back even up to half health. He can switch in pretty freely here. There's no Stealth Rocks or anything set up. So this isn't too big of a deal. He is back at a health thanks to the leftovers. It is still raining to my knowledge, though I don't think I've seen him use the rain too much to his advantage here. So he's going to pull back. The opponent's name is Terra. This is, what was it, Daniel versus Terra, or our 2 players. Daniel's on the screen that we are seeing, so we can see the health of Daniel. He's going to use Wood Hammer here on this Reuniclus. This is going to do a lot of damage off that Terra. Well, it actually didn't do too much damage at all. I'm kind of surprised by that. I would expect that to do a lot more. This must be a defensive set. Either that or Reuniclus is just really packing defenses here, which isn't too surprising. Special attack's so high anyways. You don't really need to put too much into that to do a lot of damage. So he does send in Miss Magius, and so far Miss Magius has been a pretty hard counter to this Reuniclus. He hasn't been able to get anything off. We haven't even seen him use a move yet. I assume he's packing like Thunder and probably Focus Blast and Shadow Ball, I'd assume. Though I don't know. He does pull him back again, so he knows he's slower than Miss Magius. He's able to get in there. He does recover. He's saving the Reuniclus for later. Clearly, that's become pretty clear because he recovers and then pulls out. He doesn't want to go in. He knows the Miss Magius is going to switch in. He doesn't use a move to hit it anyways. So he does use Calm Mind, and he switches in on the switch. He used Calm Mind, and he sends back in Scrafty. He's going to use Hidden Power again here. I don't know if this is fighting. He is Dark type, so I mean it could be and fighting. So it could be like flying or something. Something that looks like it only hits 2 times effectively. That's my guess. So he's going to hit by a Crunch here, though, and this is going to do a lot of damage. I'm surprised he stayed in and took that. When before he switched out, and I think that was a wise move. He must have nothing to take it. He does survive it, though, so it's not too bad. He's going to be able to kill him off here with a Hidden Power. So it's not too bad here. He's going to live. He does pull back the Scrafty. He obviously doesn't want to lose it. That's not too bad of a decision. He's going to send in a Pokemon named, looks like Thor. I'm sorry I cut off the end there. So he does send in Thor. This is a, what is this? Thunderous? I always have to remember these guys' names because they're also similar, especially Thunderous and Tornadus, and I don't know enough about them really, to be honest. I know enough about what they do, and I don't know about what they look like. We don't use them very often. He's going to use Volt Switch here. He does go first, so He put this in, he's going to use Volt Switch and then get right back out. I assume we're going to see Runiculus or Scrafty come in here for him. Miss Magus dead, and if Miss Magus was his Runiculus counter, which it looked like it was, it came in every single time. Hadn't done too much damage. He does choose instead to use Cervantes. This is Landros. He does send a Melodic, so he's perfectly predicted here, and there's nothing. Melodic's willing to take anything off of Cervantes, so he's going to U-turn out of there. Melodic was a good choice there. This is probably a really bulky Melodic, I imagine. That's what you usually see Melodic. He does get a critical hit there. That's pretty important. Gets him down to half health. He's going to force Melodic to do something to get back up some health, because right now he's really chipped away here. I mean, Scrafty's going to come in and be able to live it. Well, he might not live this Ice Beam, because he is really low on health. We'll see. Oh my god. Well, just by your expression, you can see how I didn't expect Melodic to be so weak. I know he's a bulky water, basically, but to do that little damage is crazy. He's going to Scald. This should do more damage than Ice Beam, and it does kill him. It might have burned anyway, so it might not have mattered. I know how Scald always burns. So he's left over using a back up here. The Rain is helping him out. He gets the bonus in Rain. That's why it was kind of strange that he even used Ice Beam there when the Rain's still around as far as I know. So why not just use it? Use Scald. He's going to do a ton of damage. He does take a Grass Knot here. This is going to be regularly effective, I think. Super effective. Okay, never mind. Melodic is not flying type like I thought for some reason. He does have Recover, so he can take those easily. He's going to be able to recover those off. And it's not a big deal. So, grab a drink there. And so, he can take as many Grass Knots as the guy's willing to throw at him, and he's just going to really recover back up to full health. He does decide to switch out, though, I guess because he doesn't want to take a Thunder. I assume Thunder Rose is carrying a Thunder here. That wouldn't be too surprising. He does send in Wheezing. Shiny. I don't like that switch. Wheezing's not very strong on the special side. This is going to do a lot of damage. Yeah, you see it took him down really low. Wheezing doesn't really have anything except for, I think he does have Pain Split to recover health, but, you know, that's absolutely not going to save him. He's probably going to die to his Volt Switch, actually, and he's going to get a free switch in. He does die to that. Wheezing's dead. The switch to Wheezing, it was good in the sense that Melodic didn't die. It was bad in the sense that Wheezing had to die. Obviously that Wheezing was intended for something. You don't bring a Wheezing unless you have a clear purpose for it, as far as I'm concerned. The Wheezing's down, so he's going to send in Runiculus finally. He does use Jolteon in response. Oh, not in response. In response, it was just Jolteon was what he had. That's what he sent out there without seeing what the opponent was going to send. He does have Shadow Ball on Jolteon. Jolteon with really high special attack. It's going to do a lot of damage. He does lower special defense, and I assume this is going to have to be pulled out here, because he's going to use Psychic here, and even though this might kill this Jolteon, having that reduced special attack means he's just bait, kind of, for... Oh, it doesn't even kill Jolteon. I'm kind of surprised by that. I know how powerful Runiculus is in terms of just being able to hit stuff, so... And that gets stabbed, so I'm really surprised by that. So he does use Shadow Ball against this, against the Landorus, and it does decent damage. Not taking down halfway, though, which is important. If you take him down halfway, I assume we see another Shadow Ball. Jolteon's extremely quickly lightning, in fact, so there's no reason to pull him back if he's got something down to half health. He's going to use U-turn here. That would have killed off Jolteon, definitely. I don't think it's going to do too much damage. Melodic, no, it doesn't do too much. We see a lot of switching here. He's got the Volt Switch on the Volt Switch on Tornadus, or Thunderous, and he's got the U-turn on Landorus. So he's able to switch out pretty much as he wants. He does get in Runiculus here, and he's going to use Scald.